Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers. You're about to discover the hidden gold sitting right in your pocket. On this channel, we uncover the rarest, most valuable coins that could change your fortune overnight. From overlooked Australian cents to secret million-dollar US dollars, every video is packed with jaw-dropping details that collectors crave. So, if you're holding spare change, don't spend it yet. It might be worth a fortune. Hit that subscribe button and join the hunt for coins that can make you. Have you ever thought that a simple 20-cent coin in your pocket could be the golden ticket to a fortune? Well, hold on to your change, because the 1977 Australian 20-cent coin is making headlines in the world of rare collectibles. What looks like just another piece of everyday currency could in fact be a hidden treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars if you have the right one. This isn't fiction. This is the real story of how an ordinary-looking coin could completely flip your financial destiny overnight. The 1977 20-cent coin was minted during a time when Australia was undergoing various changes in coin production, and that led to some truly rare and highly sought-after minting anomalies. Although millions were produced, only a tiny fraction were struck with errors or variations that now make them shockingly valuable. Among these is the legendary clipped planchet error, which happens when the coin is struck on an improperly cut blank. These mistakes are extremely rare, and if your 1977 coin shows this kind of flaw, collectors might be willing to pay top dollar, up to $1,000 or more, for your humble coin. Another variation that has stunned the coin collecting world is the double strike error, where the design is imprinted twice due to a malfunction in the minting machine. Imagine having one of those in your old jar of coins. It's the kind of mistake that can transform a 20-cent piece into a 5-star collectible worth hundreds. These coins are incredibly rare and command strong competition at auctions, often resulting in bidding wars that drive up their value beyond belief. But even regular 1977 20-cent coins, if found in uncirculated or proof condition, can fetch surprising prices. Coins that were never used in daily transactions, kept in mint sets or forgotten in drawers, still shine with the original luster and sharp details. These pristine examples can sell for $50 to $150 depending on the quality and grading. For a coin that originally bought you a candy bar, that's a jaw-dropping return on investment. What sets this coin apart from others is the historical and cultural value. The reverse design features the iconic Australian platypus, a national symbol that adds a layer of identity and nostalgia to each piece. Combine that with a rare error or uncirculated finish, and you've got a piece of national heritage that's also a financial goldmine. Collectors around the globe are always on the hunt for this piece of history, especially those based in the UK, US, and Asia, where Aussie coin fever continues to rise. One crucial tip for identifying the rare and valuable 1977 20-cent coins is to look closely at the Queen's effigy. Some specimens show die cracks or weak strikes near the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. These subtle minting errors often go unnoticed by the untrained eye, but coin grading experts and dealers know exactly what to look for, and they're willing to pay big money for it. So before you spend that 20-cent coin at the shop, take a second look. It might just be your ticket to wealth. Even more fascinating is how certain mint set coins from 1977, sealed in official government packaging, have skyrocketed in price due to their condition and collector demand. While most people tore open those packs decades ago, a few smart investors or lucky families held onto them. Today, those unopened or perfectly preserved sets can sell for $300 or more just because they contain one flawless 20-cent coin from a special minting run. That's not spare change. That's serious coin collector currency. Online marketplaces like eBay and coin auction houses have become hotspots for these valuable finds. Some 1977 20-cent coins have sold for up to $2,000 when bidding wars break out over extremely rare errors. And the most incredible part? Many of these coins were found in old boxes, junk drawers, or inherited collections. People are literally finding treasure in the most unexpected places, simply because they took the time to look. So the next time you come across a 1977 20-cent coin, don't brush it off as just pocket change. Study it. Clean it gently. Check for signs of errors, shiny finishes, and preserved details. because that little silver piece might be worth more than your entire wallet. With one lucky find, your financial situation could change in the blink of an eye, just because you spotted a rare Australian gem hiding in plain sight. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1977 Australian 20-cent coin is one of its most exciting stories. From overlooked errors to mint condition miracles, this is one coin that deserves your full attention. If you own one, don't spend it until you've checked its value. And if you don't have one yet, start hunting, because your fortune might just be one coin away. Next in the world of coin collecting, there lies a silent gem from 1980 that could be hiding right in your pocket or tucked away in an old drawer. This unassuming Australian 20-cent coin from 1980 might appear ordinary to the untrained eye, but to collectors and investors, it's a potential goldmine. If you ever come across one of these rare pieces, don't even think about spending it at the local shop. Its hidden value could change your life overnight and transform your fortunes in ways you never imagined. What makes the 1980 Australian 20-cent coin so valuable is not just its age, but a peculiar minting error that occurred during production. Some of these coins were struck with a significant flaw, either with a double bar behind the platypus head or a die crack that runs through parts of the coin. These errors are extremely rare and highly sought after by serious numismatists. One coin with such an error recently sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and rarity. And yes, just one coin. Even more shocking is that these coins are still in circulation. That means anyone could stumble upon one. Maybe you already have, and just haven't looked closely enough. A coin you considered worthless pocket change could actually fetch you enough to buy a new car, pay off debt, or fund a dream vacation. That's the unbelievable magic of this rare 1980 Australian 20-cent piece. It's like winning a silent lottery that only the sharp-eyed can claim. The double bar variety is especially valuable. These two faint lines that appear behind the platypus head are the key indicators of a highly collectible and desirable piece. Many people overlook this simple detail because it's subtle, but to those who know what to look for, it's a glaring sign of a coin worth serious money. Some collectors are willing to pay over $1,000 for a coin in excellent condition that features this specific minting anomaly. But that's not the only rarity linked to this year. Some 1980 20-cent coins also display what's known as off-center strikes, or cuds, pieces of extra metal that result from a damaged die. These rare errors can push the value of a coin even higher, depending on how pronounced and unique the defect is. The more visible and dramatic the error, the more collectors are willing to fight for it, and the more money you could earn from just a single coin. Condition matters tremendously when it comes to evaluating these coins. If your 1980 20-cent coin is in uncirculated or mint condition, you've got a jackpot on your hands. Even in slightly worn condition, the coin can command impressive prices on auction sites and in private coin markets. Coin grading services can give you a professional valuation that confirms its worth and increases your credibility when selling to collectors. This step could add hundreds more to the final sale price. Imagine holding a coin you once ignored, now suddenly worth thousands. That's the electrifying reality for some lucky Australians who have taken the time to inspect their loose change. While most people toss their coins into jars or glove compartments, a few savvy individuals are discovering financial miracles from these overlooked treasures. It's not fantasy. It's real, documented, and happening more often than you think. Coin dealers, antique stores, and online auction platforms like eBay and heritage auctions have seen bidding wars erupt over this specific coin. The demand keeps rising as more collectors become aware of the limited number of airstrike coins from 1980. This isn't just about collecting for fun. This is investment-level collecting, where the right find can multiply your wealth without any upfront cost. So, before you drop that coin into a vending machine or hand it over at a grocery store, stop and examine it carefully. That simple 20-cent coin in your hand might be your unexpected ticket to financial freedom. All it takes is one keen eye and a little luck, and your entire world could change overnight. It's not every day that a small piece of metal can rewrite your future, but the 1980 Australian 20-cent coin has done exactly that for countless people. Don't make the mistake of spending it as loose change. This isn't just currency, it's a treasure in disguise. You could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Start looking now, dig through your old coin stash, and who knows, your next step could be into a world of wealth, all thanks to a rare and extraordinary little coin from 1980. Next in the pocket change of everyday Australians lies a coin that could flip your financial destiny overnight, the 1980 Australian 20-cent coin. This unassuming piece of metal, often tossed away without a second thought, is in fact one of the rarest and most sought-after coins by collectors across the globe. If you've got this coin in your drawer or wallet, don't even think of spending it before watching this video. Because one of these 20-cent coins can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on its unique traits and minting anomalies. Now, what makes the 1981 20-cent coin so incredibly valuable isn't just its age or general circulation. It's a specific version, minted not in Australia, but in Canada, during a time when the Royal Australian Mint needed help meeting coin production demand. This Canadian-minted 1981 20-cent coin has distinct differences from its Australian counterpart, and if you know how to identify it, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. Collectors worldwide are desperate to get their hands on these rare varieties, and they're willing to pay big money to do so. So, how do you spot the jackpot version of this coin? First, look at the edges. The Canadian minted version has a sharper, more defined edge compared to the Australian minted one. But the real treasure lies in the design. The platypus on the reverse side appears slightly different. The strike is deeper and glossier. If your coin appears unusually shiny or sharply struck, with smoother fields and mirror-like surfaces, you might be staring at a high-grade Canadian 1981 20-cent coin. In mint condition, especially in proof-like or uncirculated states, these coins can fetch upwards of $1,000 in private auctions. But that's not all. Some 1981 coins come with die errors like double strikes, clipped planchets, or off-center designs. These are the ultimate prize. One example of a double-struck 1981 20-cent coin recently sold for nearly $1,500 online. These types of mint errors are so rare that only a handful are known to exist. And because each error coin is unique, their value keeps climbing every year. It's like owning a fingerprint from history, one that can fund your next holiday, or even change your life. What's shocking is that millions of people have handled this coin and spent it like it was worth just 20 cents, unaware that it could have paid for a week's groceries or an entire month's rent. That's why you need to check your change immediately. Go through your old piggy banks, check your glove compartments, dig into that forgotten jar of coins in the kitchen. Because hidden there, beneath the dust, might be the one coin that turns your luck around overnight. The excitement doesn't stop at coin collectors. Investors are now entering the rare coin market, driving prices even higher. The 1981 rare 20-cent coin has become more than a collectible. It's now a valuable asset, with rising demand in numismatic circles. As supply continues to dwindle, the value of these coins is skyrocketing. Even lower-grade examples are now commanding impressive prices due to their historical significance and collector appeal. Some numismatists even argue that this coin's value will double in the next few years. And why not? It has rarity, historical context, foreign minting quirks, and visual differences that make it a unique marvel in Australian currency history. The coin is a literal embodiment of how something small and forgotten can turn into something massively valuable. It's like gold hidden in plain sight, and most people are completely blind to it. Imagine discovering this treasure while sorting laundry or checking behind couch cushions. That's how several lucky people have found theirs. No digging, no metal detectors, just sheer luck and a sharp eye. And that luck turned into cash, quick and real. That's the thrill of the hunt. Every 1981 20-cent coin you come across could be your golden ticket. And the only thing standing between you and that fortune is awareness. Don't wait until it's too late. As more and more people become aware of this coin's explosive value, the rarer specimens are being scooped up, graded, and locked away in private collections. Prices are rising fast. The 1981 Canadian 20-cent coin isn't just rare, it's becoming legendary. The time to act is now. Start hunting, start checking, and whatever you do, don't spend that 1981 20-cent coin until you've verified it properly. It might just be your fortune waiting to be cashed in. This isn't a fairy tale or a made-up myth. The 1981 Australian 20-cent coin with Canadian minting and rare die errors is real, it's valuable, and it's still out there. Will you be the next lucky one to find it? Your life could change with just one coin. So get up, get looking, and remember, some treasures don't need maps. They're just hiding in your pocket. Have you ever held a small coin in your hand, not realizing that it could secretly be worth a fortune? Well, if you have a 1969 Australian 20-cent coin, stop everything and listen closely because you might be sitting on a jackpot that could change your life overnight. These ordinary-looking coins have turned into collector's treasures, and some rare versions are now fetching shockingly high prices in the market. You don't want to miss out on this incredible opportunity just because you didn't know what you had in your wallet or coin jar. The 1969 Australian 20-cent coin is not just any loose change, it's a sleeper treasure among collectors. What makes this particular year so unique is a rare minting error that occurred at the Royal Australian Mint. Some coins from this year feature what is known as a double obverse die clash, which means a part of the Queen's portrait appears faintly on the tail side of the coin. This minting flaw skyrockets its value, making these coins extraordinarily desirable. If you find one of these error coins, you're not holding 20 cents, you're holding hundreds or even thousands of dollars in your fingers. And it gets even more fascinating. Some 1969 20-cent coins were struck with slightly off-center designs or variations in the rim that collectors drool over. Even coins in pristine, uncirculated condition without any errors can be incredibly valuable because of their age, rarity, and historical appeal. The condition, or grade, of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value. So, if you've got one that hasn't been banged around in circulation for decades, you could be looking at a small fortune. Coin experts and numismatists are constantly on the lookout for these specific 1969 editions. A well-preserved 1969 20-cent coin with noticeable errors has been known to sell at auctions and private sales for hundreds, and sometimes even thousands, of dollars. Imagine making that kind of money from a single coin that's been lying unnoticed in a drawer or coin jar for years. This is the kind of surprise that flips ordinary people into overnight success stories. Another hidden detail that makes these coins so valuable is the die alignment. In rare instances, the coin was struck with a misaligned die, resulting in a visually off-center queen's head or platypus design. These production quirks, once considered mistakes, are now viewed as gold mines by collectors. People pay staggering amounts to own something that no one else in the world has in that exact form. That kind of exclusivity means big money, sometimes more than a month's salary for one lucky coin. The platypus on the reverse side of the coin is iconic, but what if the image is lightly struck or missing details due to minting flaws? That's another jackpot. These so-called weak strike coins from 1969 are hunted down by serious collectors who are willing to pay a premium for them. What might look like a simple coin with a vague or worn image to the untrained eye could actually be a highly desirable rarity. Your fortune could be hiding in plain sight. Let's not forget about the coins in mint or near-mint condition. If your 1969 20-cent piece still has a brilliant shine, minimal scratches, and sharp edges, you've got a treasure that collectors are desperate to find. These coins can be graded professionally and, if they score high enough, they'll command a top dollar price on auction platforms. Some pristine specimens have fetched more than $1,000, proving that even without minting errors, rarity and condition can make this coin a ticket to quick wealth. What's even more thrilling is the rise in demand for vintage Australian coins globally. Collectors from around the world are actively searching for rare Aussie currency, especially those with a story or error behind them. This international demand drives prices higher and higher, meaning that your 1969 20-cent coin could be far more valuable today than it ever was before. It's not just Australians who want it. Global investors are paying attention to coins like this, and the value is only going up. Before you rush to spend your coins or cash them in for face value, take a good look at your 1969 20-cent piece. Does it have any signs of a double obverse, weak strike, or off-center design? Is it unusually shiny or flawless? If so, stop and get it appraised by a professional numismatist. Don't make the mistake of letting go of a rare gem for 20 cents when it could put thousands in your pocket. Stories of people selling these coins unknowingly for next to nothing are heartbreaking, especially when they later discover the lost fortune they held. So the next time you reach into your pocket or coin collection and see a 1969 Australian 20-cent coin, don't shrug it off. That small piece of metal might just be your golden ticket, your chance at a life-changing windfall. With collectors offering big money and prices climbing higher by the year, this is not the time to overlook what could be one of the rarest and most valuable coins in circulation. Check your change, check your drawers, and most importantly, don't spend this coin cheap. You never know, your lucky break might be just one coin away.